Hello, I'm Ken Farr. Grab a tea or coffee and join me now for this week's Baton Rouge Press Club Highlights Report from our very own Courtney Bruno.
We have spent the last 8 years looking around the world and looking around our country at what the most successful education systems do and trying to replicate it. And for us, that's meant 5 very, very simple things, and it's, as John mentioned, wrapped up in our plan, Louisiana Believes. First, our country and our state have a badly fragmented early childhood education system. Head Start, child care, private pre-K, public pre-K, all different rules, all different governing agencies, all different models. Well, in 2012, Louisiana began to bring it into one system. And we are singular among states for having successfully unified Head Start, child care, public pre-K, and private pre-K into one system of funding, of quality ratings, of curriculum, and of teacher training, unifying the system of early childhood care and education. Second, for all the talk about standards and accountability and standardized tests, teachers in America today, still too often, don't have a curriculum that teaches their kids what the standards tell them it should teach, don't have tests that measure what the curriculum actually says, and aren't trained to teach the curriculum that they use in the first place. Louisiana has done more than any state in the country to ensure that there is a quality curriculum in every classroom, that there's a test that measures the skills that are embodied in that curriculum, and that teachers are trained to teach the skills embedded within those curriculum. Third, teacher training in America is badly out of touch with the realities of practice in the classroom. Louisiana is a national leader and one of only 2 states in the country where now every undergraduate education aspiring teacher does the senior year of high school in the classroom under the tutelage of a veteran educator, not unlike a nurse, not unlike a doctor or an architect or any venerated profession in our society. They train under the tutelage of a mentor educator. Fourth, we have revitalized the dignity and ended the stigma against the career and technical education system. We have recognized that, as valid as it is, a 4-year university degree is not the only path to success, and that across the tens of thousands of kids who graduate from Louisiana's high schools every year, the important thing is to assure that there is a pathway to prosperity, whether it goes through a community college, a coding boot camp, a craft trades training shop, or LSU and Southern. What's important is that there is a pathway to prosperity, and the career and technical education system is a vital part of that, and we have revitalized the career and technical education system. And fifth and finally, by all means necessary, we have focused relentlessly on students who are consigned to persistently struggling schools. No family wants to wake up any day and send their child to a school rated D or F. It is particularly tragic for low-income parents, too often parents of color, who live in neighborhoods that are exclusively made up of low-income residents and families. And so we have expanded school choice. We've expanded charter schooling, the New Orleans Recovery School District model, the Baton Rouge Achievement School District model. But most importantly, and most relevant for most families, our Every Student Succeeds Act plan, which works directly with the traditional public schools to assure that their teachers are trained well and that they have a high-quality curriculum in front of every child. Doesn't matter whether it's a non-public school, a traditional public school, or a charter public school. We have got to end the scourge of persistently failing schools for low-income families by all means necessary. Have we seen results from this? Well, John talked a little bit about it, but I would say this. Under any commonly accepted measure, the population coming out of today's high schools in Louisiana is better educated than was the population 8 years ago. We graduated more students at a higher rate from high school last year than at any point in the history of the state of Louisiana. Of those graduates, 7,000 more in that class graduated with a college-going ACT score than did in the class of 2012.
Join us every Tuesday for the Baton Rouge Press Club Highlights Report, and I will see you next time right here on NewsNet, Baton Rouge.